WrestleZone Radio's Nick Hausman here, reminding you that all of WrestleZone's official C2E2 coverage is brought to you by Filsinger Games. If you're a pro wrestling fan and you love card and dice games, then you are absolutely going to love Filsinger Games. Go over to FilsingerGames.com, use the promo code WrestleZone to get 20% off your official Filsinger Games starter set. It includes cards from characters like Bryan Danielson, Kevin Steen, and the Macho Man, Randy Savage. We're back here at C2E2 with another big pro wrestling superstar.
You mean big in size or big in popularity? Which one? Because people don't usually like me.
I mean, I'm referring to both. I mean, of course, you're on one of the most watched pro wrestling programs.
It depends on the day of the week or the day of the month. Yeah.
Sure. In North America, of course. We're talking to TNA Impact Wrestling superstar Aiden O'Shea, Thug Life, right?
I don't know about Thug Life, but the Thug for sure. I'm not in the saggy bottom drawers, the booties out. That's not the Thug Life I'm about.
We're right. St. Patty's Day was just a couple days.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. It's probably not a good thing we talk about that. I mean, there's kids that are going to watch this, and they don't need to know what I did.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
I'm probably going to be paying for it for the rest of my life, like the gift that keeps on giving kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Fun.
Okay, well, we won't comment on that then, but I would love to get a comment from you. Some big breaking news that happened just yesterday. Bobby Roode and Eric Young surprisingly being released from their contracts from TNA. I mean, what do you think led to this, and where do you see these guys going from here?
You know what? Unfortunately, I don't know exactly what led to it. I wasn't there for this round of tapings, unfortunately. But as two individual talents, I think I don't think there's any more synonymous names than those two the last 10 years.
No, that's why everyone was so surprised.
They're very much a staple of TNA. They've been up and down the card. They've been every champion you could think of that the company's had. Why? I don't know, and I wish I had an answer, but again, it's a business. And aside from that, from a talent standpoint, maybe it was the best for them, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Like, you get to the point, like, what else is there to do? You win everything on the way up to the big one, and you've come back down and have gone back up. Maybe it's best they spread their wings and fly somewhere else for a little while. Maybe that's WWE. Maybe that's a New Japan. Maybe that's I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're right.
But I think either one of those guys are going to be in high demand, and I think whoever lands their services, because now they're technically free agents, is going to be very, very lucky, because those guys are best in the world at what they do. I mean, they've helped grow TNA to a worldwide fan base, from Canada. And then, all over into Europe and into India and Asia. I think they're going to be absolutely fine. And I think as far as TNA goes, I think that's just – there's two spots opened up there at the top of the card. Yeah, exactly. And
for you.
Guys, because I take two spots because I'm that big. And for guys like me to just step up and just say, hey, give me that ball, I'm going to score that touchdown. So we'll see what happens.
I love it. And I know that in wrestling, touchdowns are very, very important.
It's like triple the points. It's like 21 points or something like that, right?
I think you're right about that. Well, thank you very much. Hey, Aiden, I appreciate every time you give me a moment of your time. And, of course, folks, we're going to be here all weekend long with more coverage for WrestleZone TV of C2E2.